National Park Nighthawk Baseball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our featured baseball player of the week, Mr. Myles Anderson. Myles, welcome back to the chair. Welcome back to National Park College. A great first year for NPC. What was it that brought you back for year number 2?
Yes, sir. Well, so first year, I kind of started out of the pen, and then I worked my way into the rotation towards the middle of the season. Started throwing game 4 for us. So as far as looks from other schools, I didn't really get what I wanted. So I wanted to come back so I could get another year of numbers and statistics, get a little bit better and everything, and then, move on to Division I level. And then I ended up signing in early January, January, to Utah Valley, and so it paid off coming back. I got what I wanted, and then now I'm trying to make a little run, see how we can do this year.
I know it's a cliche, but hard work certainly does pay off, and congratulations on moving to the next level. And, it's funny, I remember the last time we sat in the chair here, you were just talking about, man, I just want to close some games and just get out there and get my name out there. And look how far you've come for this program. This year, you're one of the starters, dare I say, maybe the ace of this program. You lead the team in innings pitched and appearances out there. You're second on the team in strikeouts. Coach Thompson doesn't give these opportunities to anybody. He looks for the hardest workers out there, the guys that are going to go 110% for this team and try to get some wins for this program. And you've done all of that. And I look at how you've evolved from last year to this year, and it's been such a transformation for you. But behind the scenes, what did that look like for you? What was it that you had to do to get to where you are right now?
Yes, sir. Well, there was a lot. It's kind of hard to sum up, but so it was more about figuring out that, yes, working hard really does help, but it's about working smart as a pitcher, because I came into college as a position player, as a shortstop, and I didn't know the next thing about pitching and what goes into it. I just went up there and threw the baseball as hard as I could. And then I figured out that there's a lot more that goes into it, and it's more like an art than it is just getting up there and throwing the baseball. So it was more like figuring out, all the meticulous things on the back end, and like working in bullpens, this, that, and the other thing. And pitching really separates from hitting, and as far as it's a mentality. I mean, you're the only one out there who really has complete control over the game. You're the only one on the team who gets the wins and losses counted towards you. So it's a lot of pressure. And if you don't go up there and you don't I don't know. The best word I can use to describe it is like have a dog mentality. It's like kill or be killed, or, you got to have elite confidence in your stuff. Whether you may not be the best guy, like we faced Murray State. That dude was going to Oklahoma. That was a really good pitcher. But I was thinking in my head, I was like, I'm not going to let this guy beat me. I want to beat him in every category today. I want to strike more people out than him. I want to walk less people. I want to throw more innings. I want to throw more pitches. And it was just like, I did it. And that's kind of the mentality that I had to shift from being a position player where it was like, oh, I can't really mess up, to where it was like, you just got to believe you're the best out there to do it. And so once I made that shift, obviously working smarter, getting a little bit stronger, more athletic, with age and everything. That really is what separated me from being that guy who was only good for about an inning or two to someone who can throw the whole game.
Yeah, with 2 complete games under your belt, the leadership shows this year. And I know that there's a lot of pressure that rides on a pitcher in games, but the truth is you can't do it alone. Your team is there backing you up defensively, at the plate, offensively. What's it been like to be a part of this year's squad? So many returners from last year, a lot of fresh faces that are contributing, and it's putting together a big package for this team that has huge goals this year. What's it been like for you to kind of grow and gel and mesh with these guys that you see, well, certainly more than your own family back home?
Oh, yeah. Well, this year's group of guys I really like everybody. Like, there isn't one person that was like last year we were kind of cliquish, but this year we like all mesh really well together. And as far as like playing goes and everything, we have our ups and we have our downs. But when we have our ups and we're on, like as you saw when we beat Murray this past week, we are really good. Like we never had really those like games last year where we just all mesh and we just like, I mean, shoot, the fall, probably the best team we played all fall. We put up 21 runs on them in one game. So once we click, we are really good. So it's going to be a matter of like, and we saw it last year with Murray State in playoffs. They got hot towards the end. They kind of clicked. So I'm kind of hoping that something we can do this year is, well, I feel like once we click and we can hold on to it, we're going to get hot, and then sky's the limit for any. It's hard to beat a hot baseball team, no matter how good you are.
That's right. And as we turn the calendar to April, we're deep in the heart of Region 2 play. And as we look at the standings, it is a dogfight, just a hodgepodge of 10 teams fighting for a Region 2 championship. And you guys are right there in the mix. You've got a huge 4-game series this weekend at Majestic Park. Western Oklahoma State comes to town. I can bet my marbles that you're going to be out there on the mound, giving it everything that you've got for this team. What is Coach Thompson and Coach Wyatt working on with you this week as a team to go out there and to win a series at home this weekend?
Yes, sir. So, I mean, obviously, we've been scoring runs. That hasn't been the problem. So we're just going to try to correct a little bit of like defensive mishaps and everything. So we've been really focusing on our defense this week, and because realistically, I think if we cut the errors out of the error column on the scoreboard, we will beat every team in our conference. That's the only thing that's holding us back right now. So we're really just grinding out there, taking ground balls, fly balls for hours on end, and practice makes perfect. So eventually, they're gonna go away, and then as long as our offense keeps doing what they're doing. It's hard to beat a team that scores 7 runs every game.
That's right. Congratulations on the honor. Congratulations on all of your recent success. Of course, we wish you the best of luck in your baseball future. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Hello, Mom and Dad. I know y'all are coming up in a couple weeks, but I haven't seen y'all in a while.
Myles Anderson of Nighthawk Baseball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. For Myles Anderson, I'm Mark Oliver. This is Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network.